If you're a wildly crazy person like this girl who doesn't like store-bought pesto,
call me crazy if you want, but I've never liked store-bought pesto,
then I got the pesto recipe for you. And here's my own little crazy story. So when I was about 18, I was in Argentina and I was at a big conference there, tons of Argentinians, other people from the world, and I was in the bathroom, ended up talking to this girl at the sinks. And she was saying to me, like, okay, so you're from New Zealand, like I know some people from New Zealand. There's this kind of standing joke that New Zealand is such a small place that we really only have 2 degrees of separation. There's actually a phone company that is called 2 Degrees to kind of highlight that fact. And so she was asking me if I knew some particular random person in New Zealand. And I was like, yeah, you know what, like give it a go. Let's see if I know them. She said someone, and this person is from my hometown. Not only that, they're one of the first people that I actually had a crush on, and I know them pretty well. And so here we are in New Zealand, in Argentina, and she's asking me, do you know someone from New Zealand? And I did. So that's my crazy story. But this pesto is better than that story. And this pesto has got cashews because we're not a millionaire. Well, I'm not. Like if you're in the comments, like please like put something there, hit me up, fly your jet out, land your helicopter on my tiny lawn. Let's be friends. If not, then cashews work really, really well. I also just got this huge thing of basil from the market, so let's get started. And we're gonna be using avocados as well because avocados are a great fat source for binding things together. So this pesto is going to be lower in calories. I love having a dip or a pesto or a hummus or something in my fridge. I always do, because it means that I can take my meals to the next level and actually eat some healthy food. Because if you don't have some spice and some flavor and some enjoyment in your life, you're not gonna eat plain veggies. This is why I really don't like the salt-free kind of ideology, because I truly don't think that people enjoy their meals that way. So please, make your meals taste good. Add this pesto. And we're gonna use a food processor for this. It's a Sunbeam, but I think I got this from the op shop. So let's wash our basil. It smells so good. I'm always looking for how to make my life easier, so I buy these huge garlics, and it means I don't have to like peel as many garlics. We're gonna put that one in. Let's add in the garlic. About a cup of roasted salted cashews. Blend that up. I'm lazy and I don't want to mince my garlic, so that's why I added it in first. Basil. I'm gonna try and get the stalks out a little bit, but I'm not too worried. Like these big stalks I don't really want. Okay, that is where I want to be. Good enough, all right? Avocado. And then probably like a couple of tablespoons. I just use just that much, eyeball it. You can always add more if you want more of like a cheesy kind of flavor. We're gonna salt to taste. And the reason for that is that everyone has different salt preferences. These cashews don't have any salt in them, but sometimes they use some that do. So I'm just going to put in a little bit, like a teaspoon, and then check it later. Ouch, I wish you could smell that. It smells so flippin' good. Let me give it a bit of a taste test. Oh, like look at that. Look at that beauty. Okay. It's so close to perfect. I'm just gonna add a little bit more salt and a bit more lemon. All right, I'm not even kidding. This is insanely good. I can't. It's so good. And here's the thing is that nuts and avocado are super good for you. It is really important to have some healthy fat sources in your diet. It helps you to absorb the other nutrients that you're eating. It's going to help you to feel more full and satisfied and enjoy your meals more as well. This is also my favorite thing to put in the wraps that I do for our picnic. So if you want to see what I do and how I use it there, then check out this video next. And this will keep in the fridge for, I want to say like 5 days kind of tops, and it will go a little bit brown, but I'm okay with that. There's lots of lemon in there, which helps it to be preserved as well. It is so delicious that it probably will go sooner. And if you want to lower the calorie density even more, then you can add things like edamame, peas, which I have done, and that's going to bulk it up and give it a bit more protein, which is awesome. All right, I just made this delicious bowl, and I didn't film it. I did film it for a reel, but I didn't film it for YouTube. And I literally just cooked up some tofu with some nooch and some Vegeta stock, put them in the air fryer for maybe like 10 minutes, and then I cut up cucumber, capsicum and tomato, and I had some lettuce there, and I put potatoes in the microwave for 5 minutes and cooked them up with this pesto on top with some chili salt that I can get at my local market. And I gotta say, like, I really wanted to go and get sushi and reward myself for filming a couple of YouTube videos. This is hitting the spot way more than sushi would. It's super quick, low calorie, delicious, and that pesto just makes it. So use this for your salads and like have your mind blown. So good and phenomenal. I hope you like this recipe. I wouldn't normally do something so simple, but it really is worth its own video. Go give it a go, and let me know in the comments if you're crazy and you don't like store-bought pesto either and you prefer something like this. Alright, I'll see you next week for another video. Bye! We're going to talk about 20 habits that are going to transform your life over the next year. These are all things that I've used to help me lose 40 pounds, keep that off for the last 4 years, build a YouTube channel and a business, and actually survive 10 years of marriage as well. It's my 10-year anniversary coming up at the end of February, so props to me.